Peace and love, Soultribe. It's Auntie here. Come walk with me. I want you to look around right now and take in where I am. Because this right here, this did not happen by accident. I planted this seed deliberately, intentionally. I looked at my life earlier this year and I said, it's my turn. It's my turn. It's time for me to reap some of what I have been sowing. And I want to talk to you today about what it actually feels like when you planted a seed and finally breaks through the ground and you get to stand in the middle of your own harvest. Because here is what most of us do. We work, we give, we build, we pour. We plant seeds after seeds after seeds into our families, our businesses, our communities, our purpose, and we are faithful about it. We show up consistently, we water it, we tend to it, and then the harvest comes. And we do not know how to receive it. We deflect it, we minimize it, we say, I should be doing more, I should be working. This feels selfish. And I need you to hear me when I say that it is not humility. This is a seed of lack dressed up in the language of responsibility. Receiving your harvest is part of the cycle. You cannot keep planting and watering and giving and never stand still enough to receive what grows. That is not how it works. That is not how any of this works. So here I am receiving fully without apology. Everything you see around me right now started as a thought, a quiet knowing that I carried with me and refused to let go of. I did not wish for this. I did not hope for it. Vaguely, I made a decision. I said, this is happening. And then I moved in that direction with the full expectation that it would come to pass. That is the difference between a wish and a seed. A wish sits in your mind. It waits for something outside of you to make it real. A seed gets planted, it gets watered, it gets tended with consistent action and unwavering belief that the harvest is coming, even when you cannot see it. Soultribe, what have you been wishing for that you actually need to start planting? What is sitting in your mind right now that needs to move from a thought into a decision? Because the moment you decide, truly decide, everything shifts. The resources start showing up, the doors start opening, the people start arriving, not because life suddenly got easier, but because your energy finally got clear enough to receive what already was on its way. Decide, then move like you mean it. This is the thing. We move sometimes from a place of fear and we wonder why we can't manifest. A lot of times, this is how things come to pass when we pour from a depleted place. Pouring into yourself is not selfish, it's strategic. I know some of you are thinking right now, it must be nice. I cannot do that. I have too many responsibilities. Too many people are depending on me. Too much on my plate. And I hear you. I really do. Because I have been that person. I have been the one holding everything together for everyone else while quietly running on empty and calling it strength. But here is what I had to learn the hard way. You cannot sustain a harvest you never stop to eat from. You cannot keep giving what you are never replenishing. And the people who depend on you, your children, your community, your purpose, they do not need the depleted version of you. They need the full one, the restored one, the one who has been fed. Choosing to pour into yourself is one of the most responsible things you can do for every person and every purpose that is connected to your life. So I need you to ask yourself something honest today. When is the last time you did something purely because it filled you up? Not because it was productive, not because it served someone else, just because it was yours. If you cannot remember, that is the answer. I come from women who worked hard their entire lives, women whose hands were always busy, whose spirits were always carrying something heavy, who built and sacrificed and held things together through sheer force of will. They did not do all of that work so that one day someone in their line would get to stand somewhere like this and breathe it in. I used to feel guilty receiving good things, like ease was somehow a betrayal of everything my people went through. But I understand now that my joy is the completion of their prayers. The rest is the harvest of their labor. When I receive beauty and peace and abundance without shrinking from it, I am not turning my back on them. I am honoring them. I am saying your sacrifice meant something. It produced something. It produced me standing here fully alive, fully present in a life worth living. You are always allowed to receive good things, Soultribe. You are always allowed to let life be beautiful. You are allowed to stand in your harvest without immediately looking for the next thing to plant. The harvest is not just for showing, it's for tasting. So here is what I want you to walk away with today. Plant your seeds with intention, water them with consistent action, and when the harvest comes, and it will come, receive it fully, without apology, without shrinking, without immediately redirecting the blessing towards someone else before you have even tasted it yourself. You reap what you sow. That works in every direction. Come go deeper with me at Soultribe Media. Everything over there was built to grow from the inside out. And when you are ready to tend to your spiritual garden with intention, come find us at beadsandpotions.com. Sacred tools built for the ones who are serious about their growth. I hope this has filled you up, everybody. Peace and love, y'all. Hey, Soul Tribe. Welcome to Soultribe Media, where ancestral wisdom meets modern storytelling, and every piece of content was created with you in mind. Join us monthly for a day in the life with Auntie, where she opens up the doors and brings you along for the highs and the lows and real moments of her spiritual journey. Every week, the OK Universe I Hear You blog meets you right where you are. Real talk, honest, real, and rooted. Read it and reflect on it. Subscribe to the Soultribe podcast, dropping every week. Real conversations about spirituality, healing, purpose, and unfiltered work of becoming your highest self. Sign up for B&P Chronicles, our monthly newsletter that goes deeper than the feed ever could. This is where the real wisdom lives. Don't miss it. Pull up every week on TikTok for Tea Time with Auntie. Grab your cup, get comfortable, and get ready because we are getting into it. Every Sunday, meet Auntie on YouTube for Soultribe Sunday, fresh off the trail, straight from the heart, no script, no filter, just the word your soul needs for the week. Tune in, you don't want to miss it. Soultribe Media exists because your spiritual growth deserves more than a post. It deserves a community, a consistent voice, and a content that actually shows up for you every single week. Everything you need to grow, heal, and show up fully is already waiting for you, beloved. You found your people. Now come home. Soultribe.media.